You ever wonder if God can use you, if you're good enough? Let me tell you that one of the most faithful women in the Bible was a prostitute named Rahab. Hi, I'm Erica. Welcome to the Bible for Busy People. And it's such an honor to meet with you here today and dive into this incredible story in the book of Joshua, chapter 2, beginning in verse 1. You might have heard that song before in your life. Joshua won the Battle of Jericho and the walls came tumbling down. That's what we're talking about today, but it's pre-battle. Here we go. Verse 1, Joshua chapter 2. Then Joshua secretly sent out 2 spies from the Israelite camp at Achiah Grove. He instructed them, scout out the land on the other side of the Jordan River, especially around Jericho. It was the city the Israelites wanted to take. So the 2 men set out and came to the house of a prostitute named Rahab and stayed there that night. But someone told the king of Jericho, some Israelites have come here tonight to spy out the land. So the king of Jericho sent orders to Rahab, bring out the men who have come into your house, for they have come here to spy out the whole land. Rahab had hidden the 2 men, but she replied, yes, the men were here earlier, but I don't know where they were from. They left the town at dusk as the gates were about to close. I don't know where they went. If you hurry, you can probably catch up with them. Actually, she had taken them up to the roof and hidden them beneath bundles of flax she had laid out. So the king's men went looking for the spies along the road leading to the shallow crossings of the Jordan River. And as soon as the king's men had left, the gate of Jericho was shut. Think about how brave Rahab the prostitute had to be to defy the orders of her king. Let's keep exploring her faithfulness, picking it up in verse 8. Before the spies went to sleep that night, Rahab went up on the roof to talk with them. I know the Lord has given you this land, she told them. We are all afraid of you. Everyone in the land is living in terror, for we have heard how the Lord made a dry path for you through the Red Sea when you left Egypt, and we know what you did to Sihon and Og, the 2 Amorite kings east of the Jordan River, whose people you completely destroyed. No wonder our hearts have melted in fear. Strong language. Wow. No one has the courage to fight after hearing such things, for the Lord your God is the supreme God of the heavens above and the earth below. Such faithfulness, right? Now swear to me by the Lord that you will be kind to me and my family since I have helped you. Give me some guarantee that when Jericho is conquered, you will let me live along with my father and mother, my brothers and sisters, and all their families. We offer our own lives as a guarantee for your safety, the men agreed. If you don't betray us, we will keep our promise and be kind to you when the Lord gives us the land. Now the spies are embracing faithfulness, not if the Lord gives us the land, when the Lord gives us the land. Don't you want to be a when kind of believer versus an if kind of believer? To be extra faithful, I want to be like that. Then, since Rahab's house was built into the town wall, she let them down by a rope through the window. Escape to the hill country, she told them. Hide there for 3 days from the men searching for you. Then, when they have returned, you can go on your own way, on your way. Before they left, the men told her, we will be bound by the oath we have taken only if you follow these instructions. When we come into the land, you must leave this scarlet rope hanging from the window through which you let us down, and all your family members, your father, mother, brothers, and all your relatives must be here inside the house. If they go out into the street and are killed, it will not be our fault. But if anyone lays a hand on people inside this house, we will accept the responsibility for their death. If you betray us, however, "We are not bound by this oath in any way." "I accept your terms," she replied, and she sent them on their way, leaving the scarlet rope hanging from the window. It was her only hope. The spies went up into the hill country and stayed there 3 days, just like Rahab advised. The men who were chasing them searched everywhere along the road, but they finally returned without success. The king's men, their efforts were fruitless. Then the 2 spies came down from the hill country, crossed the Jordan River, and reported to Joshua all that had happened to them. "The Lord has given us the whole land," they said, "for all the people in the land are terrified of us." Rahab hung the scarlet rope down from the side of her home, and the spies from Israel guaranteed that she and her family would be saved. Tomorrow, you and I are going to dive into Rahab's story part 2, and we're going to talk about the scarlet rope that's available to grab right now. The rope that you can grab that will guarantee that you will spend forever in heaven with the Lord Jesus. There is a way to guarantee that. It's a scarlet rope that you can grab onto that is totally reachable. It is our only hope too. It's beautiful. All right, till next time, remember you are loved.